Hey there, it's Dr. Mary Barbera here, and I want to welcome you to our YouTube Live. I am doing every day in March in preparation for my new book, Turn Autism Around, an action guide for parents of young children with early signs of autism. Let us know in the comments where you're viewing from. I have a really special few guests that are going to come on live with me, and we're going to pull in our other friends now, and we will get started answering some questions. So, hi again, it's Dr. Mary Barbera, and we are getting ready to have a couple of members of our book launch team and a very cute little boy on here as well, and they are going to ask me some questions. But if you are joining us for day 19 of 30, please let us know in the comments that you are here. We have our every day so far. We've had Lily Daisy from Australia join us. So Lily Daisy is in the house on Zoom, ready to ask some questions. And we are going to broadcast that live, and she's going to talk about a little bit about her journey with her son, who is diagnosed with a speech delay, and he's making all kind of progress. She happens to be a member of our toddler online course as well. So let me just make sure, if you're in the comments, if you can let me know. Okay, we have Tina from New York. And if you are seeing this within the book launch team, the Zoom link, if you want to join us and ask a question or two live, you can come on over there. So just look in the book launch team. So to get into the book launch team, you have to pre-order the book from turnautismaround.com, and then give us your customer number and your email address, and you can join us with almost 700 like-minded parents and professionals. My book comes out March 30th, and it's super exciting. Sham wants to know, is ABA not harmful? No, ABA, Applied Behavior Analysis, at least my flavor of ABA, meaning using the verbal behavior approach and the Turn Autism Around approach, is child-friendly and empowers the parents to make changes to improve the lives of children with autism and children with signs of autism. Some people think that ABA is harmful, but there are, just like anything, there could be people that are not applying the science well. And so I can assure you that everything in my book is child-friendly, and everything within my online courses is coming from my background as a parent of a now young adult with autism, a parent of a typical son without autism. It's coming from my background as a registered nurse for over 30 years, coming as my background as a board-certified behavior analyst with a PhD. My goal is to help each child reach his or her fullest potential, be as safe, as independent, and happy as possible. All right, let's go to, I see we have lots of people here. We have a BC ABA from Miami, Florida, and she loves my sessions. Excellent. And we have people from Florida, New Jersey. Will the book be in Spanish or my videos in Spanish? My videos are not in Spanish. My first book is not in Spanish, and I pray that my new book will be in Spanish. But it takes like almost 2 years once we do have a signed translation right. So it's going to be a while. So my book will be available March 30th in hardback, on Audible with me reading the book, and on Kindle. All right, Lily, let's pull you on and you can tell me your story. Thanks for joining us. You're not... Yeah. And so okay, so these people can't hear us. All right, so, wonder what I'm doing wrong. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. All right. Okay. I think the Facebook and YouTube sessions are okay. We hear her slightly. Yeah, and they're not viewing your yeah. So let me just finish up this Facebook Live. You guys hang tight with your questions. We're going to have to figure this out for next time. That'll be better. That I'll actually be broadcasting the Zoom call. Usually I usually do it for our monthly meetings, our monthly Q&A calls, and it's fine. So I obviously didn't think of something because you guys can't see and hear my guests. But so hold tight. I'll do my little session, answer some questions here, and then we'll get back to you guys. Okay. All right. So we do have Lily Daisy here, and she just told us a little bit about her story. She has a 2-year-old with speech delays. She found my online course, and she found my book and my book launch team. And she has managed, even in Australia, to show up every single day for the past 19 days on my live sessions without any schedule. So bless her heart. So I just posted in the Launch Club, the launch team group, to come on to our Zoom, and we would do an impromptu Q&A, thinking that I could broadcast it, but obviously hit a little glitch there. So I will answer a few of your questions, and then I'll get back to my Zoom call with the Launch Club team, the launch team. So for those of you that haven't pre-ordered the book yet, you do have a couple more days to get into the book launch team, where you can get a lot of bonuses, including reading the first 3 chapters of my book. And you can to do that, you have to just pre-order a copy of the book, whether that's Kindle or Audible or hardback, and join us there. And we are really doing well. I mean, the book's not even out yet. My publisher already went back and ordered 4,000 more copies over and above what they ordered, because the demand is going to be high. My first book, The Verbal Behavior Approach, sold out before launch day back in 2007, before Facebook and YouTube, before I had a website or a platform. So I really encourage you to get the book, pre-order it now. Okay, so we have some questions here. Does your book address treating the underlying conditions the child may have, or augmentative assistive communication, maybe? Sorry for the questions. So my book there's 14 chapters, and we go through the early signs of autism. Even if you have a child that's older, that still struggles, there's chapters on assessment, chapters on planning, making sure your goals are right, and 2 chapters on talking, 1 chapter on reducing problem behaviors. And then we have full chapters on feeding, sleeping, potty training, going to the doctor's, dentist, haircuts, anything your child has problems with. There's all about advocacy in here. I don't specifically dive too deeply into augmentative communication, but we do, and I don't specifically talk about like all the biomedical treatments or medications, or, obviously I'm an expert in one area, and that's to improve, to help parents detect and treat the early signs of autism, to help professionals implement proven behavioral strategies to improve all of those areas that I just mentioned. So whether your child is between 1 and 5 with early signs of autism, or if they're older with more significant needs, this book is for you. Okay, and Maria is here. And Maria, I think you're in anybody here that's in the book launch team, go to that Facebook group and get the Zoom link and come on, hop in Zoom with us. Because right after this call, we're going to answer some specific questions. And there's only a few people in here, so I know Maria would love to join us. Okay. Is your book only for toddlers? I just answered that. And we'll just do a few more questions, and then I'm going to hop off. This will be a quick Facebook Live. Every day I've been going live. So if you want to see my old lives, marybarbera.com/Facebook or /YouTube. And you can find out all the information about my book at turnautismaround.com. You can see a trailer about the book, and you can figure out how to join and how to join us on the launch team. My son is 8 years old and can't talk, then this book is for you. My grandson is obsessed with the microwave and keeps going into the kitchen to look at it. Yeah, I mean, obsessiveness and learning ways to keep him busy is really helpful. I always talk about your sessions with parents. Is there any possibility that they can see your videos in Spanish? Yeah, I addressed that. How can I stop my son from putting his hands covering his ears? Yeah, my son used to do that a lot too. And he now wears headphones if we go into loud environments. And that really helps him. And it can also be a medical thing, like low magnesium levels, for instance, might cause some hearing sensitivity. So make sure you check with your doctor in terms of seeing if there's any medical reason why your child should be, getting his hearing checked and those sorts of things. But, sometimes it's just a matter of desensitizing him to noise. And chapter 13 of my book, when we did desensitize to doctors, dentists, haircuts, you can apply some of those strategies. How can I order your book? I'm from Pakistan. So what I would do is I would search Turn Autism Around book Pakistan, see what comes up. If nothing comes up, turnautismaround.com. There's an international order button. You can get it there. Okay, so those are the main questions. Is hand flapping a permanent thing? No, it doesn't need to be. I mean, it's not a harmful thing, but we want our kids, the more they learn to do with their hands, and then the more they talk, and the more we figure out what the leisure skills they need, that they like, then the less hand flapping we should see. Can't wait till masks are no longer required. Yeah, me neither. That's another thing that you have to desensitize your kids to. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna turn off the Facebook and YouTube Live. I'm gonna wrap that up so I can get back to my people from the launch team, and we'll do a little Zoom Q&A for just these people. Sorry it didn't work out technically. I know you would love to hear Lily Daisy's story. I started to hear it and I was really interested, but it just wasn't going to work for tonight. But we're going to try again next week, and I'll see you here tomorrow for another live session. So have a good one wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.